One of the most popular franchises has to be Just Dance, and it was only a matter of time before they released a version in VR. Just Dance Welcome to Density is everything Just Dance is if you're already familiar with it, and even more as it also has a social aspect to it where you can meet other players and play with them. For those that aren't familiar with Just Dance, the goal of the game is to learn dance choreographies by following the dancer in front of you. This VR game features 25 songs with different environments in each song, and I find them very nice to be in. There's avatar customization and some collectibles if that's your thing. I played it and I must say that it is very fun, even though I'm not super good. The different backgrounds look super cool and the songs are also very fun. The game has a good rating on the MetaQuest store and it is a MetaQuest exclusive. As a reminder, as a MetaQuest affiliate, I have 10% of MetaQuest versions of the games I'm mentioning in this video, so I will link them in my description. Dance Eden is another social game, and it is similar to Just Dance in the way that you need to follow a dancer and learn a choreography. Unlike Just Dance though, Dance Eden doesn't have chart-topping tracks, but the tracks that it has are really good and uplifting, and it has over 55 tracks with different genres. I found myself enjoying the tracks a lot. Each song comes into two difficulties, regular and hard, so even if you're a beginner, you can still dance and have fun. Dance Eden has a strong social aspect, so it's perfect if you want to meet new people and dance together. Although every time I went in, there was not a lot of people because this game is still fairly new. The game has a lot of character customization and you can unlock multiple outfits. On MetaQuest, there is a mixed reality option, but for some reason I wasn't able to make it work properly, so I can't show you. But if it would have worked, it would have been a nice feature to have. Even though Dance Eden is still in early access, it has a lot of positive reviews on the MetaQuest store. This game is also available on Steam, and I think it's worth it. Next up is Les Mills XR Dance, and this is another dance game, but this one is more focused on working out and fitness than the learning a choreography aspect. But still, you'll follow a virtual trainer who will show you the moves and you will try to imitate them. The big difference with this game is that you have some targets to hit, which are strategically placed so you perform the right moves. The soundtrack is also very good and upbeat and comes from Monster Cat artists, and the moves aren't too difficult to follow. What I especially liked about this game is that the classes are more separated by difficulty, and because it is more focused on the fitness aspect, you don't always only play one song at a time. There's an option to play some playlists and make it more like a training program. Expect to sweat but still have fun. Les Mills Dance XR is only available on MetaQuest. It's important to mention that it supports mixed reality and it works flawlessly. Next up is O-Shape, a VR game inspired by the Japanese TV show Hole in the Wall. This game has been out for a while now, but it is super underrated, and I don't even know why because it is so much fun. You have to imitate shapes with your body to go through walls. You can also collect some coins and punch some walls. The game has a good soundtrack with 2 DLCs if you want to get more music. It also supports custom tracks, which is always a huge plus with rhythm games in my opinion. This game doesn't look like much, but it will make you sweat and squat. The concept is original and fun. The game supports mixed reality on MetaQuest, although I wasn't a fan when I tried it, but I know a lot of people do appreciate it. O-Shape is available on MetaQuest, Pico, PlayStation VR, and Steam. Next up is one of my favorite games of all time, and this is Synth Riders. Synth Riders is a rhythm/dance game which has been out for a while now. It's one of my most played game alongside Beat Saber. For me, it's a must-have if you're a fan of rhythm games in general. It has a bunch of songs and so many good and fun DLCs. In this game, you need to hit notes in the form of orbs that come to you and also ride some rails to the beat of the music. Each song has 5 difficulties, and the higher difficulties will make you sweat and squat, so it's also good exercise. What's unique about this game is that it has experiences in-game. These are visually stunning and indescribable. Their most recent one is the Barbie experience, and it's so gorgeous. They also have a Muse experience and Lindsey Sterling and many others. I highly recommend this game. The game allows custom songs, which is a huge plus for all rhythm games, just like I said. It has a bunch of playstyles like this, 360 degrees, and many others. Synth Riders also has a mixed reality option on Quest, and it's one of the best integrations in my opinion. Another plus is that at the time of making this video, Synth Riders is free to play if you have a MetaQuest Plus subscription, so I recommend checking it out. This game is available on MetaQuest, PlayStation VR, Apple Vision Pro, Steam, and Pico. Audio Trip looks like Synth Riders at a first glance, but it is harder in my opinion. That doesn't mean that it's not fun though. You'll need to groove to the rhythm, punch some targets, and dodge some walls. The moves in Audio Trip need to be more accurate, and the game is a little bit more focused on cardio and fitness, as you will need to make bigger movements. It has a cardio mode which will get your heart pumping, and they have some playlist options where you can play songs continuously without stopping in between. The track list is very good with some chart-topping tracks, and it has more than 32 songs. You can also get DLCs, which has even more songs. Each level has beginner, regular, expert difficulties, plus cardio levels. They have an in-game feature where you can enable a dancer mode, which will make you imitate the avatar in front of you while playing, so it feels like you are replicating a choreography. This game is available on Meta Quest, Steam VR, PSVR, and Pico. And I don't know if I said it, but this one also allows some custom songs. Finally, Starwave is one of those rare games that hooked me from the very start. At first glance, it might remind you of Beat Saber or Synth Riders, but trust me, it has its own personality. It might not look like much with these images, but it is very fun. This game takes you on a high-energy musical journey through space where you swing at supernovas, swirl through stardust trails, charge up comets, and destroy incoming asteroids. The visuals are truly mesmerizing. What sets Starwave apart is its focus on personal challenge rather than traditional difficulty settings or failure. In each song, your goal is to gather star energy and create majestic constellations in the sky. The soundtrack is very good, and it has 36 levels and 6 galaxies. The developers are proactive with updates and actively listen to the VR community's feedback. Starwave is available now on the Meta Quest store. So this is my list. I know there are other dance games out there that I haven't tried or even mentioned, so let me know which ones are worth mentioning in the comments, and see you next time.